Donald Trump spoke at the crypto summit, which happened today. Key takeaways were strategic crypto reserve assets won't be sold, unlike Biden's policy. Stablecoin regulation, a clear and structured framework is in the works. US as the crypto capital, Trump reaffirmed his plans to make the US a global leader in digital assets. Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP family. Appreciate you guys as always. But let's take a look at what's happening, because yesterday was by far the biggest, and I repeat, it was by far the biggest news when it comes to, XRP. We saw that lawsuit, long awaited lawsuit finally coming to an end. Huge news. But XRP did react, but right now you're starting to see something happening. Of course, the market did tumble a little bit towards the downside. Maybe sell the news event after the crypto summit concluded. But in a grand scheme of things, you need to be looking at what's happening. As far as the FOMC meeting goes, I wasn't able to give you guys an update last night. As far as the FOMC meeting goes, it was not as bad as you think, even though we did not see a rate cut. So let's take a closer look and see what's happening. Before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking across the board, we're seeing a lot of red right now. Some coins still remaining in the green. You're actually seeing Bonk and Pepe up. Shout out to the Bonk and Pepe family. But overall, the market is down right now. But obviously on the weekly time frame, you are starting to see the market making its way towards the upside slowly but surely. XRP up 8.4%, with the price currently sitting at $2.44. Also, it's down 1.3% right now in the last 24 hours in BTC compared to valuation, sitting above 140, to be exact, 141.6 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $5.5 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. I think I said that twice, but bear with me. It's extremely important to do your due diligence. But anyhow, XRP volume, options, and open interest really on the uptake. We need to understand the lawsuit is over, more eyes on it. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, why is the price of XRP not exploding towards the all-time highs? Because remember, believe it or not, we are seeing quite a bit of fluctuation happening for the entire market. So that's something that we need to keep in mind. But what's quite an interesting thing that I just realized today is something I'll share with you guys when I pull out the charts. But let's continue to take a look at this. Brad Gerlinghouse assumes that all XRP ETFs will go live in the second half of this year, in a time when a lot of outflows, existing. Some of the crypto ETFs, we've seen inflows into XRP, and I could not agree more. Maybe now that the lawsuit is over, you do see now SEC starts looking at ETFs next, because a lot of these crypto companies, we need to look at it from this point of view. All these crypto lawsuits for major companies have been getting dropped one by one. And now, maybe they're going to start looking at the ETFs. Are ETFs really going to be the next thing that they're going to be looking at? Because of course they're acknowledging it. Are we going to see a major ETF approval on board for a lot of different assets? Maybe, right? But very interesting. We're already through the month of March almost. It's scary to think that this year is flying by. But yeah, as I've told you guys before, we might see choppy levels until summer. Maybe summer is when you see the market uptick, and then maybe we do still see some consolidation, and then obviously Q4 we see a pump. We could see that happening. Obviously right now I'm just sharing my personal opinion. We'll see what happens, but this is very interesting. Of course, let me know your personal take on that. Look at this, this was major news yesterday. So Pakistan to legalize cryptocurrencies. So Smoke said Pakistan, since 2019, the authorities have been working to issue a digital currency by 2025. 2025, the year of that switch. And you're starting to see this happening globally. And this is just one example. So let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this. And moving forward, Look at this. US commercial banks were prepared to offer crypto custody services to their customers in 2022. And I know a lot of people are going to be scratching their heads saying, so, well, why didn't they? Why didn't they offer these services? Because remember, Biden administration, SEC under the Biden administration has not been fair to crypto. And of course, we needed this change. Now we're seeing this change. Maybe now you do see these big commercial banks, even retail banks, come in and start offering not just custody, but also, customer service in regards to crypto in general. I think we're going to see from now on into the future, of course, we're going to see so many banks actually hiring for crypto jobs and people that have crypto experience. And I'm very, very optimistic on that, but we'll see what happens. Of course, let me know your personal towns below. But on LinkedIn, I'm sure you guys are familiar with LinkedIn. I'm starting to notice, literally go on like US banks, and you could see, just type blockchain, digital assets, you'll see so many job postings. And just like, who is it? Brian Armstrong said, they're going to be hiring 1,000 people, more in their company just in the US. And that really tells you how fast things are moving. But let's take a look at what's happening with the price. As far as the Bitcoin dominance is concerned, it is pulling down right now, 61.5%, as we can see this for yourself. But in a grand scheme of things, we're still quite high. But it is, obviously pulling down, which of course is always nice to see. If you're looking at BTC on the other hand, guys, Bitcoin's still in the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. So so far so good. We did make our way up to $87,517 yesterday after the FOMC meeting, which again, like I said, was not as bad as people expected. But of course, due to the crypto summit, I think we did see a little bit of a downside. Obviously, whales stepping in as well. But I do believe the fact that we're pretty much close to the 85K range. I would love to see the price of Bitcoin closing 85K today. If it's able to do that, I do still believe that we could be making our way back up to this 87.6 zone quite fast. With that said, let's take a look at XRP, because I've been seeing a lot of people saying, wow, XRP is not moving. It just went up to the, 23.6, got rejected. Speaking about the 23.6, you guys know I might sound like a broken record at this point, but this is the level I've been speaking to you guys about day in, day out. And you can see this for yourself. We literally touched that and got rejected. Now you guys should know how important this 23.6 zone really is. But the question is, that I've been hearing from a lot of people, why is the price of XRP not exploding? Due to this specific news. My personal takeaway from this, again, it's my own personal opinion. I understand where people are coming from, but I do believe, the price is being kept at these levels on purpose. Even though, now I want you guys to understand this, even though we have not seen the price explode right now, it's still holding really good. You don't want to be underestimating that. We're literally at the neckline of the 23.6. And of course, when we're in the 23.6, that's pretty much all-time high territory. That's how I look at it. And, it's been consolidating much better than a lot of projects. And, the fact that, it's consolidating around this $2.30, $2.50 range, that should make you happy, because back in November, this coin was 50 cents when no one wanted to touch it. And people that were accumulating are the ones that are the real winners. Of course, the people that just chase gains, that chase green candles, they're getting fed up because the price is not going up. Well, welcome to the crypto space. You're not going to become a millionaire overnight. You're not going to become successful overnight. And, success is never, and let me teach you this, guys, success is never guaranteed. That's just how it is. That's the reality. This is where your risk management comes into play. But the fact that the price of XRP has been consolidating this nicely is something that a lot of people neglect, but on this channel, you don't want to be underestimating this. And also on top of that, now I'm starting to, pretty much go back to what we've been speaking pretty much when the price was going up like crazy. I think, if you go back a few months, I've been saying that, people don't really care anymore in terms of grand scheme of things. Big institutions that maybe are picking up XRP, they don't care about the lawsuit anymore, because they know that lawsuit doesn't really matter. There's a restructure coming in, and they're accumulating XRP regardless. So was this real? Was this already priced in? Was this already priced in now? Is that what it's showing us? Possibly. Maybe ETF is going to be that catalyst that sends us, towards an all-time high, because we're talking about billions of dollars that, will be flowing into XRP. But let me know down below what your personal thoughts are. I'm very impressed still, even though we are seeing a little bit of a downside. I'm really, really impressed the way XRP is holding. You want to be patient. Nothing is going to happen overnight. There will be times where you can, wait 2-3 years. But obviously, I don't think that's going to be the case, because we're still in a bull market, believe it or not. But let me know down below what you guys think. What are your personal predictions? Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.